So we're going to do 5.1, day 3, notes. And the whole identity we're going to look at today is called the angle sum identity. We might need to do multiple takes, we'll see. And so I'm going to write the angle sum identity first, and then I'm going to show you where it comes from. And the proof isn't super important, but it will maybe help solidify why it's plus, why one of them's plus and why the other one's minus. So first I'm going to write down these angle sum identities first. So cosine of the addition of two angles, u and v, is equal to cosine of u, cosine of v, minus sine of u, sine of v. So that's the angle sum identity for cosine. The angle sum identity for sine is the sine of u plus v equals the sine of u cosine of v plus the cosine of u times the sine of v. Those are the two angle sum identities for cosine and sine. Okay, where do they come from? Why is this one minus? Why is this one plus? Well, I'm going to try to draw a picture of this to show. Over here. One picture will suffice. It's a very complicated picture, but I'll try to break down each of the pieces of it. So we're going to first start off with a horizontal line like this, and then build our angle u, like so. I'm going to need more space. Okay. And then stacking on top of u, because we want to do u plus v, we're going to add another angle, v. This is v. We're basically building these triangles kind of on top of each other. And make this a 90-degree angle like that. And this a 90-degree angle like this. And then we can kind of scale this picture however big or small we want it to. So the scaling that makes things nice and work out is to make this hypotenuse for the triangle with angle v equal to 1. Okay. I've got to draw a little bit more to this. Build a triangle right here. And drop this guy all the way down. Build a triangle right here. Okay. What are we interested in finding? Well, this length down here is the adjacent side to this triangle, which has the angle u plus v in this corner. So this is the cosine of u plus v. That's the red side right there. And then in green, this side is the sine of u plus v. Sine of u plus v. Okay. So we got to figure out how long is this red side and how long is this green side. And it looks like we've got cosine u's, cosine v's, and sine u's and sine v's in there. So let's look at this first triangle with angle v in its corner. And we can say that since this is 1, then this is cosine of v over 1. So this hypotenuse for this triangle is the cosine of v. Likewise, this length is an opposite v, so this has to be the sine of v. So how long is this right here? This length. Well, this length is going to be, so if this is y, then I know that the sine of u is y divided by cosine of v, divided by the hypotenuse. So what is y in this case? Well, I can solve for y, multiplying by cosine of v, multiplying by cosine of v. So that says that this length right here is equal to cosine v sine u. Let me erase this and write that there. Cosine v sine u. Okay. And then how long is this side right here? Well, if I like, this is the adjacent side to u. So that means that the cosine of u equals whatever this length is, this long length, x, divided by cosine of v, the hypotenuse. So what is x then? Cosine u cosine v. Okay. I've got to figure out what these lengths in this triangle are, because basically this length right here, this green one, is the sum of this length and this length. Note the plus, the sum. So this length plus this is equal to the sine of the sum of the angles. And this red length is this length, which is cos u cos v, minus this length, hence the minus. So hopefully this is sine u sine v, and this one here is cos u sine v. Let's show that that's the case. Well, all right, we've got a little bit more work to do. So if this is u, then this angle up here is the complement to u, which is, you can write 90 minus u. Okay. So these three angles must be 180. They must add up to 180. This is 90. So that means these two angles have to add up to 90. And we just said that this is the complement to u. So then this has to be u as well. This is u. Because u, 90, and 90 minus u all add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so now that we know that this is angle u, this is adjacent to u. So if we call this one, I don't know, we can call it x again. I got rid of my x, so let's call it x again. And that says that the cosine of u equals adjacent over sine, x over sine of v. So what is x? Well, x is equal to cosine u sine v. I can write cosine u sine v. There. Okay. So I found one of my answers. There's one of my answers. So let's finish and find out what this length is up here, because it's the same as this length down here. Well, this is opposite u, so opposite over hypotenuse. Sine u is this over sine v, so this one is sine u sine v. Okay, so there it is. There it is. Now we just have to say what's going on here. This green length is equal to the sum of this length and this length. So sine of u plus v equals cosine v sine u, or sine u cosine v plus cosine u sine v, as we said earlier. And then this red length is the long base minus this side. So that says that cosine u plus v equals cos u cos v minus sine u sine v. And those are the angle sine.